to you live here from the FedEx rink, rink number 1, for the biggest game of the weekend. Hence, a rivalry loss in ugly fashion on Friday night. An overtime loss, with the game being tied up with 6 seconds left yesterday. What does this team have in them, Commodore, to rebound from those two nighttime disasters? And I don't think disaster is too big of a word to use.
No, I agree with you, Ben. I was standing in line for my Uncrustable just a few moments ago talking to the coach. He said today's it's a big one, right? You don't want to go 0-3 on the weekends. And he said...
Was Coach also getting a Uncrustable?
He was just getting the water. But he said we're going to see who can bring it, right? Who's got it? So, I would say a measuring stick game for the boys today.
Challenge extended. Dewey chips it out to Luigi. Luigi with some speed, shot through traffic, gets on net. Big Pat saving the backhand right away. That was a Pearsall goal off of a Luigi shot.
Nice start for the Penguins there, Ben. We just talked about Coach Boyd wanting a fast start. And the Penguins on the first shift of the game answered the bell.
Luigi with a deceptive shot through traffic from pretty far away was a powerful shot.
Yeah, it came out with some lively spring action off the pad of the goaltender, and Pearsall on the backhand.
A backhand rebound shot. You don't see it too often, but when it happens, it's a thing of beauty.
And it's a thing of beauty. 1-0 Pens.
Someone's itching for this first star in the game. Mary up to Sarga. Just out of the reach of Houghton. The Commodore is bringing a little bit of a Christmas flair today. Chocolate-covered Oreos. Now, a little did you know, in the Reeling household, there are white chocolate-covered Oreos.
Were the milk chocolate not available?
Well, white chocolate would be more of my speed. If anyone's looking to get me a Christmas gift, I wouldn't say, no, it's Sargo! Flies that back in the net! Just like that, Pens up 2-0. A broken play, bouncing puck. And Sargo hammers it.
Even the play there, Ben, the Penguins worked up into the offensive zone. Down allowed it over to Anthony Sargo, who lasers one along the ice. I think it went through the legs of the Wilkes-Barre netminder. The Penguins now 1 minute, 20 seconds into the game, leading 2-0.
They're a new team. They're scoring now. Oleg, DeSimone, and Reeling. Face off one to Oleg. Rims it around. Davis is in net, leaves it for Musquo. Gets it to DeSimone, chips it ahead. Oleg on a nice forecheck. Puck comes all the way back to center ice. Reeling punches it ahead for Oleg. Out to center ice. Still bouncing around. Reeling wins that up to DeSimone. DeSimone's going to give chase, gets in the zone first, takes his man hard to the boards. Reeling takes his man right into the referee. Veneziano to Reeling. Backhands it up to DeSimone at the red line. And that's going to just be short of the red line. I should say DeSimone backhands one in. It's going to be an icing. How was the cookie, Commodore?
Cookie was delicious, Ben. I'll tell you, I went back, just watched those goals. The Penguins going to the net with traffic, right? You see them, both goals. You know, the netminder kind of having the eyes taken away. And, well, you're seeing a different level of fire here from this Penguins team this afternoon.
No doubt.
Wilkes-Barre coming into the game, Ben, ranked 21st on the season. 21st in the 16-3 bracket. Record of 11-10-3. Penguins by contract ranked 16th. Record of 9-10-2. And that includes the last few performances
American horn. Coming the other way, Dunn with a poke checked away. Loose puck, here he comes the other way. We got a 3-on-1 developing. Dunn coming wide right, he's gonna shoot it. Short angle shot, head into the netting.
Dunn's got the wheels going here, Ben.
Dunn played there with Gallant and Imler. Fair enough. I think another inadvertent whistle. Is that just me?
It's a horn. That was offsides there for sure.
You know I don't like to call offside calls. I appreciate you doing it.
All right, here, Ben.
Now I reread our text message exchange from yesterday, and I think you shortchanged the audience at home.
In what regard?
I'm going to reread it here. This was... While Barry is often cited as the correct pronunciation by media and local officials, there is no official consensus, and many residents use Bear. Wilkes-Barre. You did not reference the second half of the text message about the correct pronunciation of Wilkes-Barre versus Barry. I think you stopped at the first part of the line, which I find a little inconsistent. I've never known you to shortchange me, but I feel it. Here comes Wilkes-Barre the other way. Henry Giroux saucing one in.
Okay.
Pearson coming back the other way. He's looking to score on every shot today. That was his goal coming into the game, and he almost does it there with a beautiful short angle shot.
Nice chance they're getting to the middle of the ice. You know I like that. Cutting into the inside and going back across the grain there, Pearson was.
Here comes Tango. Drops it ahead to Houghton. Houghton through some traffic. Tango now rifles one cross ice through Dunn. Dunn double shifting here. Gets it up to Sargo. Plays it up to Houghton. Houghton with a drop to Sargo. Back over to Houghton. Good puck movement there. Played into the boards. Sargo swooping. And Sargo playing at a different speed tonight. This afternoon. Today.
From what I heard on the scouting reports, under the weather, mid to late week.
Interesting.
So,
what were the symptoms?
I don't think we're going to get into that.
Oh,
You know, because
okay.
I'm not sure. But you seem to
It's
have
highly contagious, so your son might be coming home with whatever he had at the end of the
I'll
week.
tell you in a few days what he has.
Well said, Commodore. Well said.
You'll have to excuse my broadcast partner here, Ben Reilly. He's taking down a banana at the booth. Pitch in here a little bit on the red-line play. The face-off's going to come outside the zone. I'm not sure why they're bringing the puck out.
Not always an explanation for everything. Puck drops here. Dunn takes a big hit to the head. He doesn't look thrilled about it.
No, he doesn't.
Sargo also takes a hit here. Now Wilkes-Barre going the other way. Tango plays it up to Sargo. Sargo chips one over to Houghton. We got a 2-on-1 here. Tango filling the lane. Sargo gets into Tango. Shot, a beautiful save. On a redirect from Tango.
See, I like Tanglin racing back to get in position.
Shot, Davis eats it up, pad save down. Musquel and Tango mixing things up, throwing some gloves.
Here we go.
It's not gonna stop there.
So Ben, let's go back to that offensive rush. Tanglin goes crashing into the goal, making it a 2-on-1, gets a quality chance on the net. But then he's one of the first ones back, breaking up that scoring chance there for Wilkes-Barre. So, you love to see that sometimes defensemen, they go in the offensive zone, they take their time getting back. You saw the urgency there. And you love to see it. Looks like there's going to be offsetting minors here. They're both getting 2 minutes for roughing. It's going to be Leaf Musclow for the Penguins. And the Wilkes-Barre forward, number 6, Bouchard. By the way, Bouchard comes into the game as one of their leading scorers, Ben. He has 12 points on the season. And a player the Penguins are going to have to contend with. Their leading scorer is actually on the ice right now, number 12, Nick Curry. 11 goals in the young season. He's certainly a player that the Penguins will need to be aware of. He's lining up the right wing right now, number 12 for Wilkes-Barre.
It's a pretty good statistical analysis. shot from the point, wide of the net. DeSimone's gonna pick it up. Bouncing puck off of Reeling's hands to Oleg. Oleg with a long reach, tips it off the boards to himself. Tries the centering pass, DeSimone's not there. Puck comes out the other way. DeSimone on a nice back check, just absolutely angled his man into the boards, and that man is thinking about life at the moment.
They're tangled up in front of the Penguins bench.
Now Reeling on the forecheck, drives his man hard into the boards.
DeSimone is back on his feet.
DeSimone looking for number 2.
You know I like it. This Reeling DeSimone combo. Just a real handful for the opponents.
Long shot, pad save, loose puck, still loose. Now Veneziano has it behind his goal. Reeling's gonna skate it out. Looking for DeSimone, now he's just gonna cross ice with him. Now Reeling goes. Now he's circling behind the net. Still circling. Now he throws one deep into the corner.
Gets the offensive zone change, man. Gets that puck in deep. Get Imler on the ice, number 9 for the Penguins.
That puck just over Edwards' stick goes all the way back down. Maury's gonna pick it up. He's got Sargo on the boards, gets it up ice. Backhanded over to Gallant. Gallant, touch pass from Imler. Gallant gets rode outside. Now he takes a tumble into the far corner. Backhands it up to Sargo. Long shot from the point. Commodore, it looks like the Sargo-Dunn-Houghton line is going to have a rotating player to join Gallant and Imler, and therefore the other 3 lines would not really be affected. What do you make of that change?
He's trying to keep some consistency together, right? When you have, an odd number here, 11 forwards, I think coach is doing his best to keep the lines as consistent as possible. I think the later you go in the season, Ben, that chemistry really starts to make a difference. So once again, you see the Pearsall unit back out with DeWitt and Louis G.
Right, so now Sargo's going to double shift the next shift. He'll jump back to his line mates with Dunn and Houghton. Oleg, Reeling, DeSimone will stay unaffected.
It's a smart play by the coach. It's a lot when the same person keeps double shifting.
Right, and so Dunn double shifted the first time through, now Sargo. And it looks like maybe Tommy the next one. There's Pearsall, drop pass to Dewey. Dewey with a shot, glove down, right-handed catch there from the netminder of Wilkes-Barre. You don't or they don't? Who does?
I don't think anybody does.
He might.
You go in, you're expecting to go, high glove, low glove. When you look up, and there's no glove there, it's blocked. Right? These kids are used to seeing it, so.
That can be deceiving when you're looking for something and it's just not there. Looking for 11 all the wrong places. Commodore. 2-on-2 the other way. Tango back in nice position there. Causes Wilkes-Barre just to drop it off.
Here we go. Edwards coming up.
Deep and a nice hit by Musklo. Gets the puck out the other way. Dewey. Might have been offsides. Tries to get cross ice to Pearsall. Pearsall's going to get there. A nice touch. Immediate pass over to Tangelin. Tangelin. Oh, off the far post. Pearsall there for the rebound. Tangelin playing with some fire in the belly today.
I like it. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him so far.
Partially gloved down. He's shooting for a star of the game. You don't get on the Commodore's radar this early in the game with no notice. You gotta be doing something special. Wow, Louis G dazzling there. The Pens are doing sharpshooting right now. That one looked like it hit off a post as well.
I'll tell you, Tanglin, he's definitely on my radar right now. Playing good defensively, flying up and down the ice.
Why wouldn't he be?
We're only halfway through the first year.
I think everyone's on the table, but who's on the radar?
He's on my radar.
Yes, the radar on the table.
Jack Dunn's on my radar, but as you know,
Jack Dunn's on your radar.
He's always on my radar. I'm a big Jack Dunn fan. He plays the game the way it's meant to be played.
Jack Dunn lives in the Pearsall radar. Veneziano to Sargo. Nice strong pass over to Dunn. Dunn coming the other way, pulls up, spins a Rama, finds Houghton. Plays it back to Metz at the point, but just out of the zone. Swift pass over to Veneziano. Veneziano finds Sargo. Sargo backhands it to Houghton. Turnover at the blue line. Coach will not be happy about that. Here they come the other way. Wilkes-Barre gains the edge. Oh, what a shot. 14 in blue. Welcome to the conversation.
Boy, a sneaky shot there, man. He pulls that puck from backhand to forehand and just quickly snaps it into the top right corner. And despite what I would describe to be a pretty lopsided start to the game in terms of scoring chances, it's a 2-1 game here. Wilkes-Barre right back into it. We have an official shot clock at 10-6. I would say the unofficial Commodore shot clock would have been like 9-3. That's kind of what it would feel like.
I felt the same.
Okay.
Now this is the same referee from earlier in today's game, and you know I have several bones to pick with this gentleman. He just got knocked down to the ice, as he should. Is that wrong to say? Real in there, backhand pass broken up to Oleg. It's just out of the zone. That's going to be an icing.
What's interesting, Ben, the game just before this, then, the youngest three, they've done a really played at 13-0. There were two officials on the ice. Neither are wearing the armband, right?
I did not notice.
This game is three officials on the ice and one armband and two linesmen.
Okay. These are the details that the Commodore sees that the average man doesn't. And I'd be the average man. Edwards now, touch pass there. Intercepted for a second. And offsides by Wilkes, and thankfully an offsides by Wilkes.
Good to see Riley Edwards in the lineup here today. He missed a few shifts yesterday, as you know, with an upper body injury, kind of nursing the ribs. And the way he plays, Ben, he's not going to take his foot off the gas. So bringing his offensive flair to the game and also his physical aspect as well.
Well, I was wrong. Dunn is going to double shift again, not Houghton. So Dunn's out there with Imler and Gallant. Penn's rolling 4 lines here to start the first. Tango with the interception with a nice pass up to Gallant. Hammer couldn't even pen that fast.
So, as you know, Commodore's a big fan of Jack Dunn. What you might not know about him, he comes from a lineage of high-end athletes. And no, I'm not referring to his father, John Dunn.
I never would have thought that about John Dunn. No, that
John,
was not the lineage I was thinking of.
His mom, Jen Dunn.
Makes much more sense.
She was a national champion dancer in the recent history.
Recent history?
Yes.
That's not even history when it's recent.
It's like real time. Performing a dance maneuver with a number of other moms.
Maneuver?
To the,
or a routine?
Routine to the song Dirty by Christina Aguilera.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's film of it. Maybe we'll play it at an intermission sometime.
This is...
No doubt Jack Dunn getting most of his athletic prowess from the mother side of the family.
Right. He does move in a dance-like manner. Would that be fair to say? His body movements?
I think there's a lot of form to dancing, right? So, sure.
A defensive zone draw coming up to the left of Davis. Gallant wins this one back to to Tango, up to Imler. Off his stick, but then gloved down by Imler. Going to be a delayed offsides. Allows Wilkes-Barre to regroup. Pass now intercepted by Dunn. Dunn slides it over to Imler. Imler gets taken down. No call. Questionable.
No ice there as the Penguins are the ones that redirected that back.
Veneziano drops it for Tango, and then he drops to the ice. Dunn thankfully gets back there, breaks that one up, and then tries to break a man's face. Long shot from the point, got through. Anundison. That's a tough name to pronounce. Anundison?
What is it?
Anundison.
I don't know. I'm not even going to try there, but a tough play there for the Penguins. And that's another shot here through a screen bet. 4 goals total scored today. I would say 3 of them. Goalies didn't even see. Certainly Davis. With his eyes taken away by the traffic in front. And here we are, 2-2 game.
The Pens don't like to have a lead. I've noticed that. Face-off one all the way back on net there. for Wilkes-Barre. They're going to shovel one ahead, backhanded by Musquat. So Mentz, who takes a hit but gets a nice pass off. Up to Louis G. His fanned on his pass attempt. Wilkes-Barre fighting back admirably right now. They've owned the last couple of shifts. Shot blocked down. A lot of traffic at net. Tough to see who blocked that one. Leaf takes his man to the boards. Leaf and 6 got something going on.
Yeah, they do.
And I like it. I got a lot.
Boy, there's some vicious plays.
It's definitely, and both of them are gonna go. Oh no, is it just gonna be Leaf? Now that could have went either way.
Yeah.
That could have been. Oh, 6 is just skating over as if he knew he was going to go to the box.
I think that's the same combination as before.
Yes,
right?
it was.
So
I think Benkin was on the ice for the 12s game. That referee. He might not have had the bands on.
Yeah.
But that was the same last name because I made a note of it to find him in the parking lot thereafter.
So now the two players in the penalty box continuing their discord.
Oh, I think they're gonna. Yeah, they could fight maybe on ice.
Yeah.
Which would be appealing.
So these same two, there's 2 offsetting penalties here. Leaf, Musclow for the Penguins, number 49, and Bouchard, number 6 for Wilkes-Barre. No love lost between those two.
No, there never was love to begin with. And I know about lost love.
We'll dive into that at the intermission.
Don plays it back to Edwards at center ice. Throws it deep in the zone. That's going to be an icing. I thought he had the red line. Correct me if I'm wrong, Commodore. You're watching it on instant replay. In fact, if you could lower your volume, there's a little bit of an echo in my ear. I find it to be distracting. I thought Edwards had the red line. The referee said no, sir. 4:59.
No red line.
Commodore is watching instant replay. Says no.
5 feet.
5 feet on the way off. It looks like 6 inches. He threw it back into the far corner. Picked up by Wilkes-Barre. Circling at the top. Wrist shot and a glove save.
And the Penguins a little bit under duress a bit here, right? A few minutes ago I talked about the unofficial Commodore shot clock being 9-3. It's pretty even at this point.
I might give it a 9-7, 9-8 maybe.
I don't think the Penguins have any shots since then.
That's why I kept it at 9. Whoa, a weird ricochet. Came off the boards. Veneziano to Reeling. Reeling to Olich. Olich skating through some traffic. Just out of the reach.
Reggie Reeling, number 6. Former member of this team, right?
That is correct. There are only 3 remaining players on the roster from their 13U team. Davis gets drilled into his net, no call. Olich's gonna come out the other way. He's got Reeling through center. Reeling comes away with it for the moment. He finds Veneziano cross ice. Veneziano's shot blocked down, loose puck. Olich's shot also blocked out. Olich tries centering a rifle but gets it blocked down. Probably one of the slower dump-ins you'll ever see.
That was
Wilkes-Barre walked it down, and we let them. Now Veneziano to Reeling. Reeling's going to circle back. That's my least favorite play for my son to make, skating towards his own net. Now this is Reeling and Snyder. They actually did play together on the 13U. That was one of Reeling's hits earlier in the game. Just saying hello from a couple years past.
any love lost there?
No, I don't think so. There might be. No, not from those two. Dumped in the zone. Imler gives chase. Sargo's double shifting here with Gallant and Imler. Tango and Maury defensively. The defensive pairs, I thought we had an even number. Oh, I'm sorry. Leafs in the box. My mistake. So the defensive pairs are getting.
The Penguins, look at them crowding the front of the net. They're getting shots from traffic. They're all pressing the front of the cage.
Now the alternate goalie for Wilkes-Barre is a Penguin from last season. I would have imagined he would have been in net tonight.
Yeah, Ethan Lozier.
Lozier?
Lozier, yeah.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, our pronunciation differences continue to mount. That's going to be an icing on Wilkes-Barre.
I know for sure that one. So, Ethan Lozier was a impactful national goaltender here and won a lot of big games for the Penguins. He's still friends with a lot of these guys. I figured you'd see the same thing, but I thought you might see him get the start against his old team. Wilkes-Barre coach, no doubt a Savage, and they're sticking with his guys.
Really? So where did the Savage comment come from?
How can you not play the guy against his old team?
Oh, he's a Savage for doing that, or a Savage because he wanted to do it. Either or, he's not in the net right now, but let's get a couple more goals, maybe he will be. Edwards' shot blocked down into the corner. Edwards pushes one back down, Dewey's there. Edwards, a nice job keeping it in the zone, takes a couple hits for it, him and Louis G. Nice pass from Pearsall to Dewey. How did he get it through there? He feathered it. Just out of the reach of Edwards there. Veneziano now retreating back. His pass gets partially deflected. Louis G is going to smack at it, push it back into the offensive zone. Pearsall on the forecheck. Oh, Pearsall with a big hit, a high big hit.
Yeah, they got all of that one, Ben. I think the Penguins would like to see more of that from their roster, top to bottom.
Pearsall is ready to play today. Huge hit in the corner there. Veneziano throws it in for a Louis G. Sargo back out on the ice. Drop pass from to Louis G there in the corner. Sargo with throwing his body around and angles. That's Sargo's best check opportunity, the angle.
Yes.
And he does it well.
Well, look at Sargo's trying to step up there.
No doubt. He made a move. Oh, we got a turnover in the D zone. You know what happens there. Shot, but Davis stands tall with a big save. Puck comes around the other side. Dunn's there, skates it out of the zone, gets it up to Hewin. 1 minute left in the first. This period's flown by. Hewin now holding. Throws it off Dunn's stick. Sargo's there, smacks at it. Plays it around the other way.
He goes over the corner with two guys. He comes out with it. Boy, he is one of the strongest sticks of this team.
Agreed. And there it is. He does it again. Steals it. Comes away with it. Dunn backhands one up to Mowry. Slides it over to Metz. Metz lofts one. Sargo tips it down with a high stick. No one's going to play it. Now where's the faceoff going to go? This is a learning moment for Ben Reilly.
He's coming outside the zone here. I think he's going to come all the way down.
Whoa. Oof. Ouch.
Yeah.
Look at this. This rarely ever happens. The online scoreboard matching perfectly to the 10th of a second. That doesn't happen.
No.
That's not something you can manipulate on the online scoreboard.
Right? I think sometimes the players are feeling it. Sometimes the broadcasters are feeling it.
After yesterday's fiasco with the start of the microphones, I can only imagine today will be a smoother, more enjoyable experience for everybody.
The helicopter vibration sounds that the viewers were complaining.
It was something new we tried. It didn't work initially, but we're certainly not giving up on it. Oleg got a nice forecheck there. He pulled up.
Yeah, he did. So 14-11, Ben, shots on goal through the first period. I would say that was a true 16 back and forth period, right? At this age, games all tend to be pretty even. And both teams with some high quality chances. The Penguins striking first, two quick goals, one by Pearsall, one by Sargo. And over the next 10 minutes or so, you see Wilkes-Barre draw even. A few goals, and we've settled nothing, right? In the first period. Still a nice crowd here, Ben, in Pittsburgh, despite the Steelers. Like the Cincinnati Bengals, the Pittsburgh Steelers, pro football team here in Pittsburgh. They play against the Bengals at home right now. So shows you where the rooting interest is in the fans.
Say it isn't so. If you aren't hearing what the Commodore is saying, then the broadcast needs to stop. Got the better lavalier, and you're wearing a vest. What more can one man do?
This is all I can do.
Now, I would say what you could do is, I sometimes put the lavalier on the inside of my collar. You have it on the outside. you're saying, and my comments are going to be way off base.
Yeah, by the way, Anthony Sargo with the helmet off the bench here.
I think he just looks sweaty. I don't see injury on that face.
Okay, well again, he's
double shifting.
Anytime a player is away from the bench, maybe been over at the water fountain, I'm not exactly sure.
Now, Allison Metz has had issues with her soundbar before, though, and they tried to attempted to blame the broadcast, which was highly hurtful. Face off one from Reeling to DeSimone. DeSimone gains his own with some speed. But coming out the other way. Nice pass. Veneziano broke that one up. Oleg has it. Slowly gets it over to Reeling. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. Reeling to Oleg. Over to DeSimone. Good tip there. Oleg with that long reach, but nowhere for it to really go.
Oh.
Nice play there by Veneziano. Fighting it up to Reeling. Reeling slides it, just couldn't get it there where it needed to be. McLaughlin bringing the puck into the zone. Puck tied up here along the near boards. Not much happening. Metz is going to push it around the other way. Tries hammering it out, doesn't get it out though, and stays in the zone. Now Metz takes his man to the boards. Sometimes you wonder, what do the players expect is going to happen when you hit it your hardest and the guy's on the boards?
I don't know.
DeSimone punches it out to Oleg. Chips one over to Reeling. Reeling's just going to go straight, shoots. That's where he's at his best, I think, just skating in one direction.
Close play there.
Wilkes coming the other way. A 3-on-2. Loose puck in front of the net. Reeling has it's going to float one out. I think.
Nice pressure from Luigi.
Edwards now comes away with a good steal. He's just going to skate it in, dump it in, let the Pens finish their change. Comes out to the point. Big Riggs there, slides one through to Pearsall. Good defensive play there to neutralize the play.
Pearsall was looking to deflect that to DeWitt on the backside. Couldn't get through there.
Good win by Pearsall. Bouncing puck though, got a bad break there.
That's a tough play for the Penguins.
He made the right play to get it out. Oh, and Pearsall and Mowry combined for a huge hit. One of the two is going to go.
Could have been on either.
Yeah. It was a double teamer.
All right, now the Penguins going to have to kill this one off. Wilkes-Barre. Good pressure on their first power play there. The Penguins are going to send out Tanglin and Veneziano on defense. That is going to be Tanglin and Veneziano. Sardo and Jack Dunn.
Oh boy, we just lost the scoreboard. There it is.
See that player there, Ben, standing right in front of the goalie with a clear whack at it. No doubt Coach Boyd, they can see him on the bench right now, off camera, kind of pointing, drinking traffic. I think he's saying we want to get that guy out of that spot, out of the blue paint.
Why wouldn't you? Veneziano hammers one around. What a play by Wilkes-Barre. Keep it in.
And then he dumps it right into the bench. That's too bad. That was a great play.
Oh, so sorry. Wilkes-Barre. that maybe it's not picking up either one of our lavaliers, and it's just picking up me talking into the tablet. Sargo's out there. He knocks this one all the way down. Stopped and held there by Wilkes-Barre. Dunn waiting on the forecheck. Shootman comes on now for Sargo.
Can't hear any of this.
Perfect. Enmore coming on the ice now. Edwards standing his man up, causing him to 360 pirouette around. Pirouette's a nice word. Loose puck, kept in the zone by Giroux. Lowry's is gonna avoid a hit and get it out of the zone all in one motion.
Nice clear by Mowry there.
Big clear from the big rig. Shooting's gonna stay on here. Now he's gonna whack at it, allow Elmore to give chase. Ten seconds left.
Marcy does all this and she does the penalty.
Yes, she's a one-woman shop, all one-stop shop. Pearsall's gonna get himself. What a penalty! Oh, the timing could have been perfect. Ewan's pass intercepted. Gallant swooping in with a steal. He's out there with Ewan and Oleg. Shot saved. Oleg's rebound saved. It sounds like we're having some audio issues. Let's just reconnect and disconnect there.
You mind?
Please do. Oh, that smells like Ritz crackers in there. Was I wrong about that?
We are.
We're wrong. Oleg's out there now with DeSimone and Gallant. Puck comes the other way. Davis with a nice save.
Need to be better.
A little bit better?
A little better.
All right. Oh, we're going to work with what we got here.
Oreo everywhere.
Noticed. Face off one back to the point. Stick by Gallant causes that one to go high into the netting.
You know, I think it's worth mentioning, Ben. You know what? No. I wanted to say a few words about Jack Dunn, but let's wait until he's on the ice again. Okay. I think with some of the mic issues, some of the commentary might have been lost. And that's really too bad.
Oh, geez. Now we're just going sideways right now, everybody. The problem is we don't know what part of the game they're watching. There is a little bit of a time delay.
Yeah, you could be chasing your tail.
There's only so much I know how to do. I unplugged it and replugged it. That was the extent of my tech shooting. But let's stay focused on the game here. Oleg drops it, weaves it for Tango. His center pass to Gallant. Gallant nice shot, another good save.
Quick backhand to forehand release there from Gallant. Ben, I like that play by the Penguins forward, number 96, Cam Gallant. That puck bounces to him in the high slot, moves it lightning fast from his backhand to his forehand, and it just clips the shoulder of the Wilkes-Barre netminder. You got to think probably one or two more whistles here before the half here, Ben.
Puck played around the boards. Edwards jumps on that one.
That puck's gonna go.
Edwards now joining in the rush on the.
What a pass.
Tries to get it over to Luigi, and he does. And Dewey's there, and Dewey gets it in.
The Penguins, power forward, Jacob DeWitt.
From Edwards to Louis G to do it.
Yeah, what a nice play there. You see Riley Edwards using the wheels to get that puck in deep, wins the race, throws it in front to Louis G. Puck bounces out. Jacob DeWitt makes absolutely no mistake. He goes right out of the blocker for Wilkes-Barre goaltender, and now the Penguins 3-2 lead. All right.
Pens battling along the blue line. Puck bounces over to Louis G. Louis G gains the zone. Pivots here into the left. Sliding pass just out of Pearsall's reach.
Nice look there by Louis G. Taking the kind of a few power strides down the left wing, looking in front.
Puck played down below the goal line. Centering pass out to the point. Worked a D to D. Shot from the point. Tipped just high and wide over the net. Long shot deflected. Rebound shot wide of the net.
Penguins now pinned in their own zone.
Pearsall with a good block shot. And look at him with some speed out the other way. His shot gets deflected and on net.
There we go. The Penguins in the offensive zone here, getting fresh bodies on the ice. You know, I love to see that. That pass picked off by the Wilkes-Barre player.
Centering pass there cleaned up by Veneziano. Sargo gets it along the near boards.
Oh, Sargo taking a big cross check to the back bend.
Puck played up here to Dunn on the near boards. He tries to foot one out, kicked down and kept in nicely by Wilkes-Barre. Picked up by Metz on his backhand.
See some activity down by the Zamboni entrance. Probably going to be the half at the next whistle, Ben.
Shot, big save. Davis bouncing out. Another block shot there by Veneziano. Some sustained pressure here by Wilkes. Metz takes his man into the corner. Veneziano plays it around the boards and out to Sargo. Cross ice to Dunn with some speed into the offensive zone. Puck thrown on net by Houghton, tipped out. Good stick there by Leaf. Now he comes away with it, looking up ice. Gets it to Tango.
I'd say Leaf Muskow playing some of his best hockey in a Penguins uniform over the last couple games, Ben. Just an absolute factor physically, defensively. Love to see the way he's coming along. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. First half over, 3-2 Pens.
I don't know why he's doing that with the goal. It's just go to start the second half of the game. Same line's going to stay out there to start. Ignore the graphics at the bottom. Every time I hit stop and start on the clock, it's now saying goal for the Pens. We're not scoring that much. It is still 3-2. 7:30 left in the second period as we get underway with the second half. Maury intercepts one. Hard pass down to Oleg in the corner. Rilling joins in now. Going the other way. Good stick by Edwards. Pokes that one away. Maury on his backhand. Up and out of the zone to Oleg. Gets a nice touch pass to Rilling. He curls up. Pass cross ice to DeSimone. Taking some time. Gets that one poked away. Good keep by Maury. Gets it over to Rilling. Rilling up to Oleg. Oleg plays it back. Oh, he gets tackled.
Boy, they were in like a leg.
Edwards with the interception. Oh, right off. He put it on Rilling stick. Rilling wasn't looking. DeSimone. Good activity there. Didn't capitalize on anything, though. And Wilkes-Barre's the other way, and they throw it in deep. Now Rilling gets it, tries to slide it across to Oleg, and they almost get it out, but not out.
Need some fresh bodies here, right? If you're the Penguins, you're going to try to sneak some fresh guys onto the ice.
Mets to DeSimone.
Oh, boy.
Just got that one poke checked away. Backhand. Oh, what a save by Davis.
What a save! Boy, that is a hook. It could be a penalty shot there, Ben.
Oh, they're calling it.
They're calling a hook, right? Goaltender Davis saved that with. It's a good thing he didn't have his skate sharpened today, the goalie.
Go forward.
It was the last millimeter of his skate blade that kept that puck out of the net. Holy cow!
Great description, Commodore. Great description.
Was that good?
I thought it was good. Yeah.
All right. Penguins now looking to kill off this penalty, maybe even get a shorty. They had a few chances on their last penalty kill opportunity.
Going to try to restart the scoreboard. Hopefully not have the graphic display as a goal every time I start and stop the clock. Shot from the point. Rebound deflected. Davis comes up with two big saves.
Davis has been rock solid here. Again, beaten on a quick shot to the forehand over the glove and then through a screen. But other than that, 18 stops on 20 opportunities, Ben. That's good for a 90% save percentage.
That's how you do math, folks, in your head. Very well done. 5:59 left in the second. I think I got the scoreboard reset, so things might be, trending. Pearsall throwing weight around. Is he potentially looking for a fight? He's gotten a goal and a penalty today. What are we missing? Is it a fight, the third left? Is that the?
It could be. No, I think.
What about fighting with your brother at home? Does that count?
Yeah, he does quite a bit of that.
Veneziano with power and enthusiasm clears it out.
Good kill for the Penguins here so far, keeping the chances to the outside. Now we're going to get Louis G and Anthony Sargo on the ice. Riley Edwards taking his guy down, and that puck's going to go all the way the length of the ice.
And now up to the point. 35 seconds remaining. The Pens get it out of the zone. Touched up by the netminder.
Oh, look at Anthony Sargo stepping in there.
Sargo with a steal.
Creating the turnover. You know he's got that strong stick. And look at him now, just eating clock.
Backhands it up to Louis G. He just throws a shoulder into his man. Frustrating. Sorry for you, those of you at home. The Pens Wi-Fi letting us down. DeSimone out of the box and with the puck.
DeSimone playing with some vigor coming out of the penalty box there. Nice pass up to Rocco.
DeSimone to Gallant to Oleg. Oleg's making a man miss. His shot blocked. Gallant goes with the rebound.
Uh-oh.
Weak shot gets blocked down. Center pass and a goal.
Boy, Wilkes-Barre making the Penguins play. That puck was coughed up
at the far blue line. They go the other way, 2-on-1. The puck carrier takes it wide, Ben, and slithers it across. That's right, slithers it.
After the serpent from last night.
That's right.
Slithering today.
Slithers it across. Metz was there, but the forward from Wilkes-Barre goes from forehand to backhand. It was the same attempt that goalie Davis was able to make on the prior breakaway opportunity. This time, though, able to get that puck in the back of the net.
Reeling gloves this one down at center ice. Backhands it in deep, allows himself and Imler to go on a forecheck.
Nice play by Imler.
Imler reeling, centering pass, couldn't connect. Tango's there though. He
Oh
plays it out
boy.
And up the other way, they got a breakaway. Davis with a quick cat-like save.
Holy smokes. Boy, the Penguins very, very fortunate. A few turnovers causing that puck to get behind the Penguins' defense, and it's goalie Ethan Davis equal to the task there, Ben. Making the big save, and Coach Boyd's going to bring some fresh bodies out.
Pearsall to take the draw. Edwards, Imler, Reeling, and Maury out there with him. Maury takes his man into the boards.
Oh boy.
Cutting hard to the net. Imler has it. He gets it knifed away for the moment, but then bangs it out with a hard stick. Moves it for Pearsall. Wilkes-Barre right back the other way.
Things like things are just a click off, doesn't it, right now? They're just trying to get something clean.
Pearsall's not click off, and there we go. Pearsall drives, drops it for Reeling. Reeling backhands one off the boards, angles it over to Pearsall. His pass deflected down.
Brutal turnover there. I said it.
I didn't hear it. No turnover is appreciated. Pearsall to Reeling to Imler. Imler with some space.
Imler taking some abuse in front of his own bench. Oh, look at Reeling. Reeling is ready to stir the pot here, Ben.
And that's going to be an icing. Not a bad forecheck by Reeling there. Caused that icing there. Now the Pens will get a offensive zone draw as they were going for a line change.
Now let me ask you something. When you were in your playing days, playing high-level football, Division I, by the way.
Thank you.
Did you find yourself playing a feisty, in-your-face game, or were you more of a cerebral player?
Well, from the sideline, I'd like to think I was a very cerebral player. I was locked in on what other kids were doing on the field.
Okay. You got that clipboard in hand, and you were just...
No clipboard. I was never that type of player, but yeah, I'm not sure where Riker gets the athleticism from. Not from me,
Well,
at the very least.
there's two gene pools that collided there, so potentially from the other
Is
side.
there? I always thought I was 100%, and I feel comfortable saying
You
that.
mated with yourself?
Cloned half of myself and mixed with an unknown sample of the other 50%. Regardless, play continues. Mets below the goal line. Houghton, bouncing puck, comes out to center ice to Dunn. Dunn's there with Sargo and Houghton. Slides a pass through, doesn't connect. Puck almost done. Houghton, almost had it. Backhanded.
Oh, boy,
my
big
goodness.
hit.
That was a pretty late hit.
That was a bit. It was a
Houghton.
little high too. Penguins.
Houghton. How did he do it, and how did he get away with it?
Well, he loaded up, man. He
Yes,
loaded
he
up
did.
and exploded up high.
That was something he thought about.
Yeah.
Premeditated. Puck that fast the other way. Metz is back with Tango. Metz backhands it off the boards to Dunn. Dunn gets it up to Houghton. Dunn gets wiped out. Poke checked away from Houghton. Tango there for the moment, and they're breaking out the other way. Musclo's back, centering pass, one-timer wide. Backhand attempt off the side of Davis's pads and saved. Houghton tries to get it out, can't for the moment. Louis G now gives chase. Wilkes-Barre pouring it on here the last 5 seconds. Another big hit. This one from Louis G. 2 seconds remaining, and that's going to do it. The end of the period. A flurry of activity.
I think the Penguins surviving the end of that period, Ben. The Penguins now having squandered 2 leads here in this game, a 2-0 lead and a 3-2 lead. We're following that up on the heels of squandering a couple 2-goal leads last night. So that's multiple times in 2 days that the Penguins allowing the opponents to get back into it. And if you're Coach Boyd, what do you think you're saying to the guys on the bench? Stop doing that?
I think he's encouraging them to fall behind and maybe play from behind instead of with a lead. Maybe perhaps that will.
Well, that's an alternative strategy. Maybe
it's less conventional.
Certainly. But I think the Penguins,
we're doing our best to try to give the lead.
Yeah, the Penguins. I think this is going to be a big period for them in this young season. I think
what would you say? Are we 30% in? 35%? Are we getting close to 40%?
I'm going to say 30. No. We got like 6 more months. We got through. Well, depends on how far our team goes.
I'm talking about regular season.
Well, you still got.
I think
December,
we're 40%
January,
in.
February. Yeah, you're probably about right.
Thank you.
Okay.
35%. Let's settle in between.
Well, I think the Penguins, I'm not saying this is a make or break period, but I think this is a period that Coach Boyd's going to find out, what we're made of. Are they going to be content going home 0-3? Or are we going to dig deep? Are we going to see what it takes to pull this one out? No doubt Wilkes-Barre not looking to drive across the state.
I've done that drive.
On a loss, yeah.
Every week for an entire season. How do you like that?
Sounds amazing.
I know Route 80 like the back of my hand. Pearsall. Backhand pass to Louis G. Speaking of the back of my hand. Backhand pass by Pearsall found Louis G. all alone in front of the net. Edwards comes with a pinch. Keeps that one in the zone. How did Pearsall was the farthest one back? He just saved the breakaway chance.
Yeah, I think he was covering up for the defenseman who had.
That pass had split our defense. Our defense found ourselves a little high. Now Edwards gets tackled from behind. Everyone's just looking at the refs, not sure, and nothing's going to be called.
Nothing called there. The Penguins yet to field a single power play for this game.
They shut it on net. Swim move here.
That could have been a hook there. I don't know what's happening, Ben. The Penguins allowing so many breakaway or near breakaway opportunities after not allowing any. Oh boy.
Gallant. Well, my panning is doing a terrible job. I'm sorry. Gallant slipped, almost got beheaded. Now Gallant has it and plays it softly to Oleg. Oleg up to Reeling. Reeling now gains the zone. Loses control of the puck though and gets it flipped high and above. Broken up by Veneziano. Reeling gets it out. Fires one over to Oleg just out of his reach. Tough to do that. Pass there.
That were Coach Boyd. I would probably want to be getting a heavy dose of Riker, Reeling, and DeSimone. And here we go. 3-on-1 for the Penguins.
Reeling plays
2
it
on
over to Gallant. Gallant back to Oleg. Back to Gallant. And a save!
What a play! What a nice play there by Olak to go right back to Gallant.
Tango with the pinch. Keeps it in deep. And that one's just going to be an ice.
Yeah, smart play there by Wilkes-Barre. Looking to get a fresh unit. And the Penguins going to bring on a fresh unit for themselves. Ben, let's go back to that play. Reeling corrals the puck in the neutral zone. He feathers it up to Rocco Olak. Over to Gallant, back to Olek, who one touches it. Think about the number of passes that took place there. And
Gallant ripped the shot.
Yeah, that was a rock-solid save there.
Good scoring chance for the Pens. Better save for Wilkes-Barre.
Very.
14, don't push me today, Commodore. 14-34 and counting. We have a 3-3 tie. We do not want to go to overtime.
No.
Glove down.
Oh boy. Tell you what, the forward there, number 85 for Wilkes-Barre, goes hard to the glove. And then he's Kind of skates right through the blue paint again. I can tell you right now, Riley Edwards is on the ice. That would have been addressed. All right, face off here in the own zone. Oh boy, Anthony Sargo almost with a chance to spring it.
Puck comes out to center ice, touch back into the zone. Tango's going to give chase, and that's going to be an icing.
All right.
Is that us? An icing?
I am not exactly sure what that play was, but
Not sure. We're going to get an offensive zone face-off, though, I'll tell you that much.
I'd say the Penguins have been the better team so far today in the face-off dot. And again, you get into the third period of a tie game, Ben. Face-offs are so important. If the Penguins win that one. And look, scoring chance right there.
So we keep losing service here, doing the best we can. Puck played there from Davis to Maury. Slides it across to Edwards. Up the ice to Dunn. Down over to Houghton. Leaves it for Houghton. Couldn't connect there, and here comes Wilkes-Barre the other way. Makes a move. Nice stick by Veneziano. Sargo swoops in to pick up the loose puck. He's headed the other way. Backhand pass over to Houghton. Simone out there now with Imler. Pass up for DeSimone.
Oh, you see Olak coming on the ice, trailing the play, banging a stick on the ice, calling for it.
Go ahead.
I just love to see the Penguins being vocal, right? That shows me engagement.
Pass from Oleg broken up. Wilkes-Barre back the other way. Good back check by Oleg to break that scoring attempt up. Imler has it, punches it out of the zone for Oleg to give chase to. No icing. Oleg gets there first. He weaves it on a backhand for DeSimone. Picked up by Wilkes-Barre.
You heard me say it last night, Ben. I think this is the best version of Rocco Olak that we've seen. He's been just an absolute impact all weekend. Oh boy, Mets almost gets that puck out.
Long pass, broken up, loose puck. Imler takes this man down hard. Now that allows Pearsall to come out the other way. Puck coming back the other way.
Oh, bad bounce.
Big bounce in front. DeSimone still out there with some gas left in the tank. He's headed the other way, broken up momentarily. Edwards was joining the rush, so Pearsall's back covering for him. Great play by Pearsall. Drives the man to the ice, breaks up that scoring chance. Backhand pass intercepted by Dewey. Fed is one out of the zone.
I think the Penguins looking like they could get some fresh bodies out here. Got to have responsible changes.
Drop pass from Dewey to Luigi.
Oh, boy.
Just wide of the net. And that's going to be all the way out.
I want to see these forwards changing right now, Ben. And I don't. There we go. We've got one change.
Just your son, of all people.
I want fresh bodies. Two more staying out. Let's go, boys. That's how bad things happen, right?
It's one way. Here they come. Wilkes-Barre fast the other way. Good stick by Maury and Luigi combining for some defensive help. Long shot just wide of the net.
Here we are, hemmed in our own zone, Ben.
This is where the legs get more tired, but Luigi puts even more pain on those legs with a blocked shot that bounces it all the way out of the zone. Oleg and Gallant out there now. Reeling as well.
Heads up play by Reeling, waiting for his guys to get on sides. then sends it in deep.
That puck just bounces over Musclo's stick.
That's Musclo and number 6. You know they're not best buddies.
Love. Reeling tips it up to Oleg. Oleg dangles past the man. Oh, he's got some space here. He's created it for himself. Backhand pass, broken up.
Oh, Reeling. Physical play there. And now it's Tanglin. What a pass.
Yeah, Tango with a beautiful pass.
Defends
now
hard.
Reeling gets it over to Oleg, but just off it.
Okay.
And 6 got called, but behind the play.
It looks like the Penguins now going to get their first opportunity on the man advantage and a prime opportunity, but 9:16 to go in the third. First power play of the game for the Penguins. They're going to send out the unit of Sargo, Dunn, Pearsall, DeWitt, and Mowry.
This might surprise you. Allison Metz doing a little bit of math. That's not the surprising part. 44% of the season completed, George. Commodore.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that makes me nervous.
That makes me sad.
We only have 66% of our lives left to share on this broadcast. That doesn't feel good.
No.
Quick math at home. We'll fact check that later. We're much more reputable than both CNN and Fox News. We fact check. We're more like the BBC, I would say. Sargo up from Mowry at the point to Sargo. Long shot. I think they got deflected wide of the net. Definitely didn't hit the net. Mowry circles back to his D zone, plays it over to Sargo. Sargo,
heads up
slow
play.
legs him, dead legs him, they call that one.
Oh, boy.
But then can't connect on the entry zone pass. Doesn't matter, Dunn gloves it down.
Oh, what a play there by the Wilkes-Barre penalty killer. Out muscles 2 Penguins.
1:20 left in the power play.
Okay.
Mowry to Pearsall. Slides it across to Sargo. Sargo avoids a hit, but can't get the puck in the zone. And here comes...
Sloppy start here to this power play.
Now, I think Reeling unnaturally goes deep off sides. Makes me a little uncomfortable when he does this. But here comes Houghton now. Houghton pulls up, plays it back to the point. Here we go. Oleg's got it set up now. 45 seconds left. Veneziano to Oleg. To Louis G. Louis G with a powerful shot that gets blocked. 37 seconds remaining on the power play. Oleg to Houghton in the corner. Got to help him out, boys.
But I see Louis G and Rocco Olak both with heavy shots. But they're both on their strong side, which is good in many cases. But if you're looking for that one-timer on the power play, might see them look to swap sides here.
Uh-oh. Turnover going the other way. 10 seconds remaining on the power play.
I've noticed this number 44 quite a bit. Strong player there for Wilkes-Barre. Single-handedly making a few huge plays on that penalty kill.
Comes Reeling with a little bit of speed, but gets that one knocked away. Veneziano to Edwards.
Uh-oh. No, he touched it. I don't know why they called that an icing. I thought Reeling had touched that puck on the way by.
He should have if he didn't.
All right, now the Penguins are going to send out the Metz-Edwards unit. They're going to stay on the ice, and it's going to be Gallant, DeSimone, and Imler up front. All fresh bodies. And you have to think, as the Penguins get their power play opportunity, the ref's going to be looking to give Wilkes-Barre one as well.
Are you saying they play tit for tat here? Be very concerned if that was the case. Wilkes-Barre the other way. Loose puck sitting there. Gallant plays it out of the zone.
I don't know tit for tat, but I just think, you see enough hockey games, they tend to have an ebb and flow. When one team gets the opportunity and doesn't score, so often it's the other team that gets their chance.
Okay, all right.
Oh, boy!
Imler and DeSimone combine for a collision with Wilkes. This is a different line that they played all game today. It's the first time seeing Gallant, DeSimone, and Imler.
Oh boy, DeSimone looking to
Mowry and Metz defensively. Maury chucks his man to the ice.
Watch in front.
Gallant comes away with a nice poke check. Leaves it for Maury.
Gotta get the puck out.
Up to Imler. Chips it out to the neutral zone. Wilkes-Barre controls on the red line. Louis G comes on now. DeSimone with a nice stick and some power. Pushes that one forward. Louis G gets the puck in the corner. Wilkes-Barre had nowhere to go with it. To Pearsall. It's been his day today. Shot, pad save. Blocked down by Pearsall's body. Louis G plays it up along the boards. Dewey's out there now. 5:20 left in the ball game. 3-3. Maury and Tango defensively. Back in position. Here comes the infamous number 6. He gets a shot on net. And 5-2 will get a stoppage of play. I feel like if something good's going to happen for Wilkes-Barre, it's going to be number 6.
Yeah, he's been
3 penalties.
So he's been a factor. Yeah, you know, I've noticed that number 44 quite a bit. So
here is 44. A lot of hair.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
it's the dome. The dome stands out to me more than anything else.
His hair to impact ratio has been very high today. Number 44.
That's a ratio that you want to keep as low as possible, generally speaking.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, the Penguins don't really have any hairy guys, right? In terms of long, like.
No, they're a clean-cut organization.
Like the Yankees of youth hockey, right?
They're always shaving pregame. I've noticed that about the players.
All right, you gotta chip that puck up.
Dewey trying to get the puck out, and he does get it to Pearsall. Pearsall's going to skid it out just through Louis G's stick. Too much power. Now Dewey gets his body in front of a pass. It goes off of Dewey, so it's not going to be an icing. That's what you get for making a good defensive play, apparently. Bad luck for the Pens, but Louis G comes away with it. Slides across to Dewey, up the ice to Pearsall. Pearsall and Dewey go together, just poke checked away. And 44 is skating through Louis G's stick, as you said. Here he is. Back to number 8. Shot. Pad save. I'm sorry. Body save. And what do we got here?
I think that net is going to be off the moorings.
Oh.
And
a big high hit from Maury. That got me nervous. When I heard
Ben,
the whistle.
I will say it again.
Please do.
These shifts are too long. I want half the length. If you can hear the sound of my voice.
Half the length, people.
If you are a player in this game and you can hear my voice, shorter shifts, you'll still get the same amount of ice time. We're just going to do it with fresher legs. And again,
hold on here just for a second. Yeah. What if you did a mathematical presentation to the team this upcoming week?
I think we'd look for Allison Metz to do the advanced calculus on exactly how that works. But
as long as her 44 percentage is correct, we could potentially assign this role to her.
Based on what I know about Allison Metz, I have no doubt that it is correct. So again, I just harp on that, Ben, only because you've started to see multiple leads in games slip away, and I think sometimes that happens because you just get caught out for too long, right? You overdo it, and then it's kind of hard to get that win back.
If there's any man that knows more about quick shifts, George Pearsall.
I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, but back to the broadcast. They're going to say that's an offsides?
That's an offsides. You're darn right it is.
Okay, yeah.
And an intentional one, if you ask me.
The refs disagree. The faceoff's going to come into the neutral zone.
Fair enough. Are we doing happy birthday wishes today on air?
If you were, I think you know of one.
Let's wait till a more opportune time where we can really sink our teeth into it. Face-off 1 to Veneziano. Maybe, I got an idea here, folks. Dunn, driving hard, wide, on his backhand, chips. Wow, how does he get that up so quick and high? Beautiful, lightning fast. Hands. Those hands. Yeah. He's got man hands. Drop pass there. Edwards takes his guy. Veneziano's got to step up. Oh,
baby.
Got there just a step late. Great save by Davis. Now Edwards breaking that puck up. Into the corner. Veneziano with a good stick and an inadvertent trip. They're not going to call it. Swallow the whistle, and I agree. Sargo the other way. He tries to shoot through traffic, gets it blocked down. Good tip there by Sargo.
Nice.
Up to you, and they're in a change. Here we go. And just broken up by Godin.
Again, Ben.
Godin's a great player. Seen him play many a time. Many a time.
Oh boy, Sargo taking a hit up high there. No worse for wear.
3 minutes remaining in the contest.
I'd be
3
looking-
threes to score.
I'd be
The
looking
Pens
to
want anything other than overtime.
I'd be looking for some fresh bodies here. I can't.
Yeah.
I mean,
What happened to the 30-second shifts, Commodore?
They're-
We're at 2:30 on this
and
shift.
nobody's
I'd have to
changing.
say.
I don't know. I guess.
Coach said this line, stay out there the rest of the game. I heard him say it. This puck up to DeSimone.
But I'm saying that about all lines. We want every shift to be quicker. Maybe I should just keep my mouth shut. How about that?
If you don't have an opinion, then what are you doing here?
Okay.
Okay? I want the opinion. I deserve the opinion from you, and I demand it at the very least.
Birthdays.
It is Jill Pearsall's birthday today. One of the more glorious days of the year where we celebrate the birth of Miss Jill Pearsall, one of the finest ladies you'll meet, one of the kindest, roughest, sport-loving fans you'll ever find. Reeling tries to get it over to Oleg. Yeah, she loves sports.
Yeah, she does
I
love
can't
sports.
believe it. As a female, her sport love is huge. Reeling catches it himself, shoots again.
I think he kissed the post on that shot.
Not so sure. I know Reeling would like to score against his former team, even though there's no one really on the team.
Well, Reeling riding a 2-game goal scoring streak, right?
Oh, you can't ride a 2-game streak if you can't make it 3. Although he gets bodied into the corner there. Now he battles back, though, gets it to Oleg. There's a lot of traffic there. These two get it out. Reeling gets it now.
Oh, what a
Giroux of all players for a Riker to get knocked away is Henry Giroux. That one's going to sting for a lifetime. Oleg battling. Oh, Mets, what a keep. Pens not going for a change because why would they? Oh, and just out of the zone. Oh, and the tripod breaks. We're loose. We got no stability in the tripod right now.
Enough tired bodies.
Mets, you got to go off the ice now, boys. Well, not now. Long shot, pad save, glove save, I should say, and down.
You just see tongues wagging here as these players are getting tired. And that all right, we're back. Okay. Penguins now with 1:17 to go in the game. You know, it's not overtime yet, but it is for all intents and purposes. Next goal that goes.
Yeah, this is everything to me personally.
Overtime has begun, right?
Yes.
And that's going to go all the way down. Ben, face-off so important at this late stage of the game. The Penguins now taking this face-off all the way back in their own zone.
I was thinking of something special here, Commodore.
Yeah.
In honor of Jill's birthday, I think Tyler's going to make a play, and I want him to be the first star of the game. And I want you to promise me, as a gift to Jill, you will do it.
He scores the next goal, we'll give it to him.
No.
How about that?
That just makes a solid play. It doesn't even have to be a goal. He wins a face-off in the D zone. That's solid. We're on to something. Tango to Edwards, back to Tango. To Dewey. Do it for your mother, Tyler. Here he comes. Oh, he slid one through the crease. He was shooting for Louis G's stick.
That looked like it could have been off.
Tango takes his man into the boards.
Get up there, got to get in the shot
Snyder
lanes.
goes D to D. Shot. Loose puck in front of the net. Edwards clears it out.
That's going to get out of the zone.
What a clear.
30 seconds to go. Want fresh bodies.
There are no fresh bodies, Commodore. And here comes Pearsall. Oh, he got bodied into the board.
Gotta get
Good
back
steal
here.
there by Wilkes-Barre. 17 seconds remaining. Tango plays the body. Loose puck into the below the goal line. Played up to the point. Number 6 with a shot deflected. The Pens are reeling. 6 seconds. That one's going to get out. And we're going to go to overtime.
By the way, you said the Penguins are reeling. Was there a pun intended there?
Not at
Are you
all.
expecting a big finish here for Riker reeling? Could he?
Are you putting me on the spot right now? Because we're going to overtime.
Could he?
So I'm not going to answer that question.
Could he potentially have the game on his stick at some point here in the
I
late?
would wager my life and your wife's birthday gift on the fact that reeling will not. And that's not because I don't root for it.
Yeah. Well, again, the coach has his game plan. We're going to see what he does, right? We have a do-over. We found ourselves in this very spot about 14 hours ago as the Penguins went to overtime against Honeybaked. And the Penguins are going to start off Anthony Sargo, Jack Dunn, and you guessed it, the biggest rig. Well, he's not the biggest rig, but he is the big rig. Aiden Mowry. All right. Now, sometimes the players will change sides. The goalies will change sides.
I asked you this yesterday.
I think they did that last night. They did not do it today.
No, they did not do it last night.
They did not do it last night. Absolutely.
Sometimes you shoot as if it's the second period, and sometimes you shoot as if it's the first and third.
I hate when they change it, because it's when you're 3-on-3, fresh bodies, which you've heard me talk about. It's so important. Very hard to get that with the far change.
Unfortunately, we're working with a broken tripod. I'm going to do my best on the pan here. We got Dunn out there with Sargo and Mowry.
Oh, boy.
I want to say this is the line that ended the game yesterday in overtime. Am I wrong about that? Pretty sure these were the three on the ice. I remember Dunn driving hard to the net. Sargo's going to just back it out to the neutral zone. I noticed that's a commonality in hockey overtime.
Oh, baby.
I'm not a huge fan of it. Here's Mowry. Plays it up to Dunn off his backhand. Loses control, but gets it back to Mowry.
Here we go. Anthony Sargo.
Sargo, all by himself.
Oh.
Got Ian up there, though.
And did you see the communication? You heard him yell for it.
I heard it. Everyone heard it.
Now Sargo's going to do an offensive zone change. You absolutely love to see it.
Some of us love it more than others.
And
Pearsall, here it is. And Houghton. And Veneziano.
Okay, here we go.
Pearsall with a little fancy footwork, kicks it to himself, up to Veneziano, gains the zone. He's going to slow things down. Plays it over to Pearsall. Pearsall pulls up. Godin playing good defense on him.
Oh.
And see, now that's what I'm asking right there. Bringing it out.
I think they want to score on the rush.
Okay. Interesting. And here it comes. Tommy Houghton with speed. Fakes the. See, now we're right back to where we started. Okay. Over to Houghton.
Penguins maintaining good possession.
Okay.
I don't know why we keep coming out of the zone, though. Pearsall's
It's
going to wind it up.
noticeable. At the very least,
Here we
right?
go.
It's noticeable.
Oh, boy.
Poke checked away. Godin.
Now we need fresh
for
bodies.
Wilkes-Barre here. Veneziano and Pearsall going to go for a change, allowing Olick and Tango to come up.
Uh-oh.
Godin with speed.
Nice play by Tango.
Him to the ice.
Well, he started the game.
More and more.
I could do without the cross check.
Yeah, the cross check to the head was an interesting.
Yeah, from behind. Do I need to keep going? Oh, good to see the Wilkes-Barre players okay, though.
Olick now going into the zone hard. Gets that one knocked away.
Boy, the Penguins getting away with a hook there.
Not
Holy
a lot
smokes.
of whistles being blown, one might say. 2:36 left in the overtime. Feels like we're more than halfway into overtime, but not a lot going on, really. I don't even think we've seen a shot on goal.
Nope.
To me, uneventful.
Okay. Louis G and Olak, they got the big shots, the heavy shots here. Penguins, no doubt, possessing the puck the majority of the beginning of overtime. Now it's been all Wilkes-Barre. Look out.
Heads up.
Oh, they're going to get it. They're going to get it.
There was a trip. Olick stuck the leg out. I think they had to call that one just because it was going to lead to a scoring
I
change.
agree totally. I agree.
I think you could have done that anywhere else on the ice.
That's the leading goal scorer, too, of Wilkes-Barre that was taken down there. So a good opportunity there. And it's Olek saving the bacon there. Now the Penguins are going to send out Mowry, Edwards, and Jack Dunn. Jack Dunn would be my pick, no doubt, to kill off this penalty. Penguins will be shorthanded for the duration. And I think if you're a Penguins fan, you are playing for the shootout, right? Don't be doing anything crazy to...
We've done well in the shootouts. 9 attempts, 0 goals.
We've had 9 attempts, 0 goals, but that means with each miss, Ben, we're getting closer to the next first goal.
Yeah, well, jeez. That first goal is going to be something we all think about.
Do you think that the players all spill onto the ice from the bench to celebrate?
Even if it's not a winner, yes.
No, just
I was like, oh my gosh, like, we've done it. We've done the impossible.
Yep.
Well, here we go. It's a minute 53 of power play time. 4-on-3 hockey. Ooh, look at the wobble we're getting here.
Drama at its finest. Look at this. Looks like the crowd's shaking the stadium, but it's really just a loose tripod.
You can't make these things up, folks. This tripod is
Wilkes-Barre
broken.
wins that face-off. They're going to get possession right away here.
Giroux, so calm with the puck. Up to the point. Plays it over to 12. Back to Giroux. Back to 12. One time revenge on it.
Oh, he gets the stick up high. Edwards is hurt.
Edwards maybe trying to sell it a little bit in the sense it was a real penalty, but maybe show him some of the blood, Riley.
Oh, Riley getting in that shooting lane. It's beautiful stuff here. Look at Riley down to one knee.
Oh! The crossbar on the post. Was it the post? Apologies. Had him beat.
And Riley's going to try to get to it. And he does.
Beautiful play by Riley. He's going the other way.
Oh, baby.
Oh, boy. Right back, though, is Wilkes-Barre. And Wilkes-Barre wins it. Tough weekend gets tougher. Boys will have to bounce back. And that does it for us here. 4-3 Wilkes-Barre on top. Pens have a tough weekend. Thanks for joining, everybody.